Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week, sponsored by Burns. They toasty. It is September 2024, and we are playing Pokemon Misfit Island Episode 8. We are using a homebrew of the Wild Words system. I am Ian the Professor, and we have explained why.
Howdy, I'm Austin, and I'm playing Travis the Illuminator this time.
Hello, I am Cabe, and I'm playing Augustus the Guide.
I'm Dylan, and I'm playing Nero the Ace.
And I'm Taylor, playing Axel, the Pokemon biologist.
Awesome. What did we do last time, team?
We found a village full of unique Eevee evolutions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, off-brand. We got Dragon Eevee. We got hit in the face with a brick Eevee. We have I don't know what else. I can't remember.
There was a bug Eevee,
Schrodinger's Eevee,
Ghost Eevee, Dragon, Steel, all the types.
Yep.
A weird village, to be sure.
That's true. Yeah, you guys could still and then what else did you see? You guys went to the village. After the village, what did you see?
The mushrooms.
We went to the mushrooms.
The horrible mushrooms.
Yeah.
They were the mushiest.
Gross.
We hung out there for a bit. We found that crowd of... no, they're not Toxels, the adult ones. Oh god, what are their names?
What did we see, Ian?
Help us
You
out
saw Toxel's Toxel's evolution.
Oh yeah, the jammin' guitar electro wizards.
Yep, they were having a awesome guitar battle, rock band music competition thing.
Toxtricity.
Toxtricity. That's it. Having a great time. And then all of a sudden, one of the Pokemon ate something weird and turned shadow. And then you guys managed to calm it down and remove the weird thing from its mouth. And you smashed, I believe Nero smashed it?
I did.
Yeah, Nero smashed it.
I could have made a Pokeball out of it.
No. That is bad.
You and I are going to have character conflicts if you keep smashing them, okay?
I'm just saying,
Smashing
maybe
a Pokemon.
don't make Pokeballs out of the one that's full of evil energy.
Yes,
Just
but I
might-
could
might
use
be
it to
fun.
capture the shadow Pokemon we encounter.
Or make things evil. Chill out there, Giovanni.
Yeah, all right.
We'll just bathe it in sunlight, or
I can't
Do an
believe you're making me
do an
look like the good
exorcism.
guy here.
Do some Pokemon's perennium tanning to cleanse the darkness.
Have you tried injecting the light right into your veins?
Yeah.
The power of Christ.
I have no
compels you.
PG answers here. Let's move on.
Yeah.
As I say, if you're making me look like the good guy by comparison, I don't know what to say here.
Yeah.
I am a researcher. I am to research these things.
Nice. You guys make it back to Univerna without any issues. The town is the same as it was, when you left. People are milling about. You can chat with anyone you want. Yeah.
I'm going to ask around for the local forest guides and stuff. See if they can point out some interesting points on the map and or give us tips for traveling into areas we have no idea about.
You can't see this because this is an audio medium, but Augustus is throwing you so much side eye because you're sitting there. I'm imagining it too. Travis is sitting there muttering to himself as he looks at this new map, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I wonder if Buddy can tell us how safe these mountains are." And I'm sitting there like, "What? Then what? What's my paycheck worth? What is going on here?"
It's a joke to you.
And it's full on I'm doing that and I just leave. I'm staring at the map and just walk away. Maybe this guy will know. It just main thought must go.
Stay where we can see you. I'll call
I
out
kind of like
after
wave
Travis.
absent-mindedly, but like both hands above my head because I don't want to let go of the map.
Sir Hiss, keep an eye on him, please. Sir Hiss is gonna follow him and keep an eye, stay close to him by your side.
Nice.
For science.
Yeah.
Slaying me over here.
You can go find the Master Hunter Axton.
Axton, you have him in the NPCs.
Yep. He has the monochrome Ariados.
I do not see him here in the NPCs.
I don't. Did you not write him down in the NPCs? That's your guys' job.
But you confidently said yes.
We focused a lot on Suzu the last time we were talking about Univerna.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you guys did focus a lot on Suzu. Axton showed up a little bit. Suzu was the master trainer. Axton did show up a little bit. He's the guy with he told you that the mushroom forest was where he found the shadow Ariados.
Yeah, and he's got the monochrome
Ariados.
Ariados.
Yeah, the spider.
Yeah,
you mean Ariadnos?
Ariados.
Wait, there's no N? Oh, I've been spelling this wrong the whole time, my entire life. Sorry.
Do you want me to put it in the encounters?
No, it's all good. I'm just throwing it into the NPCs. You're all good.
Okay. Yeah, he's got the Shadow Ariados, which is a cool Pokemon. He also has a Pidgeot, which is a lot of fun. It's great at parties. Anywho, he'll like what would you like to know? There, like I'm. Yeah,
you guy there.
He's like, I don't know. I don't remember if you introduced yourself to me. I know I introduced myself to you. Did you ever introduce?
Fair enough. I'm Travis. I'm here with the traveling science group that we came in with the bowfins.
Yes, Travis. Yes. What can how can I help you, Travis? I've traveled around here quite a bit. I haven't traveled the whole island, but I've traveled around, the north a decent amount.
We're new to surviving here, and we would definitely appreciate, I would anyways, some updates and some tips and tricks, because we've decided to travel south a long way, and we have no idea what's around, and I feel like you would be the best person to ask to help us out.
Yeah. You want to travel like across the mountains kind of south? Is that what you're saying?
I believe so. That's where
now I will admit the summer is probably the best time to cross the mountains. But barring that, the fall is the second best, I would say. So you're not too bad. Obviously once winter hits, it's doable. It's not impossible, but you'd have to pay me a lot to go south in the winter. The mountains can be pretty treacherous. As far as this time of the year, you have the Bowfin map, so stick to the road and you shouldn't be too bad as long as the weather holds out. He kind of looks at the sky as it's like a little bit of a misty kind of, not too bad a day, but
I kind of like rub my forehead with my hands and like, okay, this was everything I knew already. What about what we could encounter on the way down there? How about that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's fair. You're looking at like in the woods around here?
And traveling south, whatever what's around here.
He calls over Suzu and he's like, okay, all right, you're gonna want, like, Suzu can help out here too if you're asking for which Pokemon. And the two of them kind of go back and forth and they're like, well, let's see here. Local around here, obviously we have lots of the EVs. You guys know that we're pretty local for our EVs. There's some Growlithe around here, but you got a Growlithe already. Tauros, Buffalont, you can see the farm Pokemon. Those are common around here. Let's see. If you guys are going south, so you don't need to know what's going north. South, going back through the woods. Let's see here. You got like Doduals, Tangle Growth, Noctowl, Pincers, your standard like some bug Pokemon. And this is Axton will pipe up at this point, and he's like, "Oh, you can every now and then find like some Seismitoads down by the ocean."
Oh, I saw one of those. I saw Palpito, or the mini one of those.
I can't believe you just admitted that in public.
Not in public to these nerds.
It's what they don't know.
He's like,
yeah, I'm going to trade them some information because of how nice they're giving me. I don't know. I saw a shiny Palpito.
Axton just starts losing. He's like, "Please take me to where you saw it. I want to.
That's a long way back, homie. Calm down. I'll mark it on your map, though.
Okay, please mark it on my map.
I will give him the info for this. In thanks
for one Pokeball.
No, he's like, I'm not going to charge him a Pokeball. This is a trade, and this is an investment.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. I really want a Seismitoad. He'd be great for hunting and survival and just exploring the island. Such a good Pokemon.
Before I leave, is there anything we should pack and bring along? Specifically?
Pack and bring along?
For a long journey like this?
I mean, food is important. Just be aware of not going through... And he kind of looks at your map and he's like, yeah, you won't... Yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. If you follow the road, you'll be fine.
No. Finish that thought.
Don't go through the deep forest, like the darker forest. So that would be like any points. If you look at your map, D like 25. Like he basically like, if you look at the map, the road kind of follows the coastline and then does this weird like jaunt up and then straight east. Whereas it looks like it would be better to just from that one coastline or from down near the city to just go straight across. Right? Like there's a point on the map that's C 34. Do you see that?
Basically, they could theoretically just run a straight diagonal northeast line up through that.
Yeah, but the Bofins clearly don't. And he's like, yeah, there's a reason people avoid like this chunk of like from D23 to D30, like that chunk of forest. He's like, yeah, just avoid that.
Okay.
It's a challenge.
My ears perk up.
Challenge accepted.
One last thing I can think of before we stop bothering you. Can I get a list of local medicinal plants?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That might take a day or so to do, but you guys were away for a few days. They're going to the mushroom, so we should be honestly. Yeah, it'll take a day or so, but yeah, we can get a list of local medicinal plants. I also have, and he pulls out. He's like, "We did it. You guys asked for it, and Road worked hard on this, and he actually gave it out to everybody because like this is awesome, just good knowledge for everyone to have." And he hands you a list of how to get every evolution. I can give that to you guys actually later. But yeah, he gives you like what steps to get every evolution.
Oh yeah, we got him to compile that, and that's the first note that was being compiled for us. Very good.
One of the things I wanted to do before we had left the village as well is I wanted to go around to different shopkeepers or anything like that, and just kind of inquire if they had any throwaway materials that they had no reason keeping for possible Pokeball research.
Okay.
Alms for the poor.
Roll me a eloquence roll. Yeah. As you try and
0.
as you try and schmooze your way. So you roll 2 dice and cut 1.
Okay.
As you try and schmooze your way, and sorry, really quick, Travis, you can get I'll give you a list or you can just say you have a list of all the herbs. He will give it to you in a few days once he's compiled it, but we don't need to do that. You have it.
So I realized we're not going to be town hopping that much, and getting some heals on might be a really good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Axel, roll me eloquence.
So 2d6 with a cut 1?
Yeah, so just roll 2d6 and then cut the highest. That's a 3.
5. Yeah, 3.
Okay. Yeah, you go around, and while people, the Bofins like you, and other people are nice and polite, no one wants to give out some free stuff, although they will tell you that every now and then you can get random stuff. The way the currents are, stuff tends to wash up on the north shore of the beach. So if you go over there, you might be able to find some random bits and bobs and things. But that's they don't give you anything free. Yeah, so if you go up north from the town, that northern edge of the island.
Oh, you're talking D13?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's quite a ways away, so I don't think I'll do that.
Yeah, that northern edge there, things, the way the currents are, they get a lot of random bits and bobs and things and pieces, and so that's one of the reasons why.
You were saying before last session that the Bofins had evolution items for sale.
They do.
I am specifically looking for one for Sir Hiss and or one for Birdie. So I would like
Does
to
Sir Hiss or Birdie use evolutionary items?
No, but I wasn't sure if because we were in a weird place, if the evolution cycles were the same.
Fair enough.
I would, so in that case,
to inquire?
I'd like to inquire and see if any of my Pokemon react actually then to the stock.
That's fair. Looking at all of the stock that they have, they will. Nobody really reacts that much to anything, other than Macromore likes the water stone, but not in a reacting way, just in a it's intrigued by the water stone.
Okay. Yeah, and we've already encountered a water stone before, as well as not water stone specifically, but water evolutionary items. So
yeah.
Okay. No, that's cool then. Yeah, if he's the only one and it's not a full reaction, then I'll leave it be. Okay.
I did have a quick thing to add on to the topic of items. So earlier I had bought a spell tag item, and I was gonna possibly use it for Pokeball research, but its item increases ghost powers or ghost moves.
Yeah.
Would being right now I kind of have it attached to Duskull, but if you say it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if I was to use one of Duskull's ghost moves, would I possibly be able to gain an additional dice roll because the item is increasing the ghost move?
No, I didn't really want to get into held items, to be brutally honest with you.
Okay.
It adds a lot like I love Pokemon, and as much as I would love to get into like held items and like stat boost thing, like all the like intricacies of a bunch of the items and things, I think it would bog us down, and it would gamify it a little too much, if that's the right way to phrase it.
Okay.
So I was thinking, more along the lines of like its use for you would be building Pokeballs, and it would be like a ghost-based Pokeball item, similar to how you use the ginger to make a grass-based Pokeball item.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. I just didn't know if we were allowing items to give more dice.
No, I might allow like if you get a super rare, like something dropped from something, I might allow that, but I don't think so. As I say, I don't want to.
It would probably have to be consumable.
Yeah, I might. I might allow more of a consumable based thing. So like you could use the spell tag to like power something to make a consumable, or I'm a lot more okay with consumable. I'm a lot more hesitant on the idea of a permanent just here's a stat boost.
Okay. Totally fair.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, continue.
Okay, is that everything everybody wanted to do in town?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking your
is that the general re-up of just like rations and supplies and all that fun stuff?
Yeah.
Now it's like the long pack and the plan.
Yeah. Narrow, really quick. While I'm gonna just kind of shoehorn you into hanging out with Augustus here for a minute.
Hey, would
love it. Okay.
So I'm gonna say you and Augustus were there together with the Bowfins, and Charmander reacts to the Thunderstone.
What?
Well, that's weird. Nobody. That's not for you.
He likes it. He won't just take it, but he likes the Thunderstone.
I'm gonna pick it up and like weave his gaze around after it a little bit.
Yeah.
Realizing it's the object of his fixation, I'm gonna like it's not for him. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's a pretty expensive toy for a Charmander. You know what I mean? And I go to take it away from him, and I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. And I go to take it away from him, and he hits me with the Puss in Boots stare. He's just so heartbroken after I take it away that I have to bargain with them now.
Cool. Oh yeah, no, Thunderstone. Oh, that's a pricey one. The Bowfin's just he likes a good bargain. He's ready here for you. He's like, oh yeah, no, Thunderstones are pricey. Very hard to come by, you know.
That's terrible because I am but a poor child with little money, I say, with absolute steel in my voice and a determined twist. I'm going to get Charmander to also turn towards my man Bowfin here, and he's going to hit him with the Puss in Boots, and I'm going to be like, surely you wouldn't allow this poor, adorable, tiny Charmander to go, like, I mean, you know I'm not even getting it for myself. You're going to have to be the one to tell him that Papa just can't afford it.
Okay. I tell you what. I'll cut you a deal. 6 Pokeballs.
I'm gonna take it out of Charmander's hands, and I'm gonna hand it to him, and I'd be like, I was born at night, but not last night. And I'm gonna turn and go to walk out.
As you get like 5-10 paces away, Mr. Bowfin's like, whoa, wait a minute. What about 4 Pokeballs? Come on. Let's see 4 or
I'm still kind of like wary stink eyeing him. Like 4, okay. Like again, like okay. I get that I'm a researcher that has come here, and I'm way more well equipped than anybody that you've seen. But you got to understand, I'm not made of Pokeballs, bro. I can't make Pokeballs, bro. I'm
okay.
My head pokes around the corner.
Leveling at him. I'm leveling at him, and I say 2.
2? Whoa. 2, like,
Don't even try to haggle for 3.
I could maybe do 2 if you had something to sweeten the pot a little bit. You know, you got anything interesting for me?
I dig in my bag. I'm gonna pull out my luscious red cabbage.
Mr. Bopin will take it, and he looks it over very carefully. And then he passes it to Farfetch'd, and Farfetch'd looks at it very carefully. And the both of them look at you and go, "Where'd you get this cabbage from?"
I'm sworn to secrecy, I say.
The both of them kind of look at you and like do a side eye, and they're like,
It was given freely, if that matters.
"That it does. Okay. Well, yes, two Pokeballs and this cabbage. We will accept that."
Okay. Give me that Thunderstone.
Okay.
You're lucky I love you, little man.
I run up and I grab the Thunderstone and I crush it in my hat. No.
This is how it feels.
This is how it feels.
Watching the stardust sprinkle between his fingers to the ground.
Oh,
Why?
devastating.
Is that how we get
Me and
Skull
Charmander
Greymon?
both sobbing over the broken remains of the Thunderstone. Also, where the hell did you get that much grip strength, bro? He shatters a Thunderstone in his hand.
That's like, I was there all along. I'm in camouflage.
I was the box.
Every
that you were
shiny he
negotiating
doesn't
on
get.
top of.
Every shiny he doesn't get is just a white-knuckled fist.
Never skip thumb day.
Oh, gosh.
Oh man.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can have a Thunderstone.
Okay, I will still take the Thunderstone, even though that is the best thing I've heard all day.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give 2 more Pokeballs to the Bopins. There we go. And yeah, they're like, "Thank you for trading." Charmander is very happy to just be like, he makes a little rope and he like wears it as a necklace.
I'm gonna go over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tie him a grass necklace, hippie
Nice.
style.
Nice.
His little Thunderstone. There, now he's a baller.
Nice. Yeah. And yeah, you guys are
See,
good.
I get a held item. I don't see what the problem is.
You guys are good to leave if that's all you wanted to do in town.
Think
Hell yeah.
beyond that and waiting for that list of.
Yeah. It'll
Can he
take a
Pidgey it to us? Because you said he's got a Pidgeot.
Yeah, that's true. He kind of looks at you and he's like, "I never really thought of that."
Because like you said, we'll be taking the road. It should know where to look for us.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it
I
flies
guess
at like
that could work.
supersonic speeds.
Yeah, I guess Pidgeot's quite fast. Yeah.
It's hella fast.
Are you in that big of a hurry to leave? I guess.
Well, like you were
trying to
saying,
beat the
trying to
weather.
cross in the winter would be a bad idea.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So
You're right.
If we get hoofing it, maybe we can make it in the tail end of the fall and make it over before we get stuck.
Axton's like, "Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can. I'll get Pidgeot to send it to you. So Pidgeot will send it to you while you guys are on the road."
Thank you so much for that. We appreciate all of your kindness for us.
Oh, no problem. Always a pleasure. Yeah, it was nice to meet all of you. We hope to see you again soon. If you're going south, I would avoid Stellaris if you can. But I mean, like, that's, you don't have to if you don't want to.
It is part of our holy mission.
Fair enough. Okay, well, have
See ya.
fun. Kind of lets you
wouldn't want to
guys
be ya.
lets you guys go, and you guys can start on your journey
Wait,
to the south. Yeah.
question.
Yep.
I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a cart?
No. Do you want a cart?
Wasn't
The Bofins had a cart.
yeah, wasn't what's his oh my god. What is your name?
Axel?
Yeah, wasn't Axel's plan to cart us along so we didn't have to walk?
Yeah, Matang.
Can we fly on Matang? Is Matang that big?
Yes.
How big?
Tank's pretty big.
Matang could carry at least 2 people.
Matang is only 3 feet round.
The
I
2
don't-
people can fit on that door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 2 you can barely like you guys.
11.
Because even then,
It's like a
Matang
mouse.
can hold them.
Yeah, I guess he could probably hold. Yeah, so 2 of you like hug sit, and then 2 of you just get held in his arms. And you're gonna tie a rope to him?
No. So what my plan was, I was having Go-Goat and Ditto transform into Go-Goat.
Okay.
So that way 2 people can ride on the Go-Goat.
Run on go. Okay.
And then be pulled, and then pull Matang because he's floating off of magnets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's weightless. And then
Oh, it's pod racing.
yeah, it's pod racing.
It always comes back to pod
And then
racing.
at least that way we're going faster
Never
than at a walking speed.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Running.
We're not using
Alright.
our own energy, and Pokemon
Yeah,
are
you
way
guys-
more easily refreshed.
Yeah, you guys would travel riding speed rather than walking speed.
1 second. I'm just looking into
and
something.
then-
Because
survival pack will have
Go-Goat is
everything.
5 foot and 200 pounds. I think Augustus is too big.
Well, then you ride on Matang, okay?
No, it's all good. No, you'll see Augustus kind of start taking his jacket off. And he's going to start folding it up and putting his jacket and securing all of his straps and everything. And all right, you're ready to go. And so everyone's going to go back into Pokeballs, and you see Augustus stretching his legs, and you just look at him, go, this crazy son of a bitch. Okay, all right. And Augustus is actually going to jog alongside the Go-Goats.
Dang.
Yeah.
Roll me
Daddy.
an endurance.
Endure. Okay, because I'm running out in the sun and I'd be having a good time and I'd be kind of joking around. Can I throw a jolly into there as well?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can I assist him with Growlithe running along beside us, loving the playing that's happening?
Yeah, Growlithe is going to use a helping hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3
To assist him.
So 3. Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
He's loving this. He's getting a running partner.
a 3, a 6, and a 3.
That'll do it. So yeah, that's a success with a twist. What do you want the twist to be?
The Growlithe and I are foot racing.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, so Growlithe and I are actually like looking at each other and like getting a little competitive.
Oh.
Growlithe has been waiting for a challenge like this the whole time.
Right? And the Go-Goats, they're just like, oh, we were just having a race a bit ago.
Nice. Yeah. 10
I
out of
will,
Right?
seeing as I've got one of the only few of us, I'm going to send Vibrava up to run some aerial
Okay.
Tractera to
Ooh, I'm
do some
also
aerial
gonna have
surveillance.
Duskull doing the same thing, helping out with the lookout.
Nice.
They don't have to do it forever. Like they'll come down
Oh,
and
yeah.
rest.
Yeah, take some turns and stuff. Yeah. What would normally you guys would normally go to the first dot where the camp is, but you guys make it there and still have time, so you make it actually to the second dot where you
nice.
first met the Bofins, because you're traveling at almost double the speed. Now it's a little bit later in the
So-
evening.
Is that the cabin then?
That is the
Is it the cabin where we would have first
Yep.
met them?
That's
Yeah,
Survival's cabin.
no, that the cabin was on the water.
Oh,
You
yeah.
met them at, like, a campground.
It's the one
Oh,
directly
I
to the
see.
left. I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
No,
Little
all
dot in the
good.
middle.
Okay.
So we're in the clearing.
Yeah, you're in a clearing where you first met the Bofins. It's a little later in the evening because you didn't quite go double the speed of walking. But you
We're
did get
also
close.
fully well, except for oh crap! I am
Augustus?
just not no yeah. Except for Augustus, all of us are almost perfectly refreshed.
Yeah, Augustus, you're like you managed to run that whole way. You are tired. Like regardless of how good your endurance is, you are pretty tired at the end.
Well,
of
that's
the day.
okay because I have a plan. And so
Nice.
when we do stop for our camp,
Evening.
I will pull out 4 out of 5. So everybody except Macro Mora is going to pop out. So Iro, Sirhis, Birdie, and Stu.
Yep.
And so we have a routine. Iro does the heavy lifting, helps clear the paths. Sirhis checks the area and does perimeter. Birdie helps start the fire. And Bayleaf and I, Stu, I have some training for him. So even though I'm tired, there is still work to be done.
Nice. Yeah, you guys can set up the camp and it goes pretty smoothly. As I say, it's a little later in the evening. And just before you guys you have a little bit of a fire going, you're chatting, having snacks. Just you notice a fairly decent sized shape. Just moving down the path. Like it's on the far side of the path, and with the shadows, it looks to be like a tall man walking by.
I'm gonna keep
I
calm.
make eye contact.
A son of a bitch.
Yeah, roll. Let's see here. It's a little dark. What am I going to get?
Roll
you to
seduction.
Yeah. What am I going to get you to roll for trying to figure out?
We're just going to yell, I'm going to yell, stand and deliver.
Okay,
Are you
fair
friend
enough.
or foe?
You just hear the whatever kind of thing is walking by just stops and kind of turns and it goes slacking.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Oh,
Gigantism Slow King. Nice.
Slacking.
I'm going to shrug and go back to setting up camp.
So, yeah, you see this. There's slacking in the.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you just see it it starts to slowly kind of walk a little closer to get a look at you guys. It's juggling 3 kakunas, by the way.
Wait, it's juggling?
Yeah.
I look back at it again. It is much closer and is much, much larger now that it is closer.
Yeah, it's like 6.5 feet or so. And it's just juggling these 3 kakunas very slowly. Like you don't know how it's juggling slowly, but it is juggling slowly. And it kind of looks at you guys for a little while. And then it saunters off, just walking away. Nice and relaxed.
I'm okay with that.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a calm and peaceful night. Look at that.
The miracle of nature. I'm not getting any sleep tonight.
Yeah.
None of the fuckers out there. No.
I'll take second watch.
Nice.
I might as well just take all of them. I'm gonna be up.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys wake up in the morning and you're good. That's same plan for how you're trucking along the next day.
I do in the morning wish to do the painting of the sunset or the sunrise. Oh wait, I've got one in this area. Never mind. I don't need to do it. I'm going to take this opportunity to sleep in.
Yeah, I was also going to say it's a little tricky in the forest. The next campsite, you might be a little bit better to see things, but this you're in the middle of a forest, so
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a little tricky to see the full sunrise, but
see things
Before while people are like kind of like waking up and this sort of thing, I'm just gonna have Go-Goat and Duskull just kind of go around and scavenge for like herbs or fruits or those sort of things that again I could possibly use for research.
Okay. Yeah. Roll.
And I might as well do it as well myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'll roll to just see if there's anything interesting in the area. You don't find like you can have some like random like you pick up the random bits and pieces that you need, like the acorn berries or whatever they are, the shells and stuff that you need for making Pokeballs, but you need the actual like better items, and you don't find any better items. But
Okay.
you do stockpile the like general stuff you need on hand.
Okay, I'll just put down like Pokeball parts.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Hi. Are you doing the same plan as last time, running and
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that
Okay.
works. Now, this is more of an unexplored area, so I'm going to be a bit more on alert here.
Yeah.
I feel like we should move at a more measured pace today.
Yeah.
Go a little slower.
Yeah, don't take for granted the safety we've had.
Yeah.
It's a road, but it's a new road.
Do you want to roll me another endure?
Yeah, I will
Please and
do
thank you.
that.
Growlithe is now in perpetual competition with Augustus.
Fair.
He has found his match.
All right, I'll do the same thing. So I'll go another 3. Oops, one sec.
Yeah.
There we go. A 4, a 5, and a 4.
Okay. You're able to again run pretty easily. You're definitely feeling a little tired after yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You guys will make it a little bit later still, but you will be able to cover 2 points if that's what you choose to push forward to. However,
What
as
kind
I
of
say,
biomes are we in?
well, sorry. So you guys were in the C21 kind of thing, that little
The
dot
puffballs?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the like forest, the light forest kind of by the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going through that light forest. You're going through a little bit of not deep dark forest, because that's a little bit more to the east, but you hit just a little bit of that fringe taller trees before you go back into just kind of a light forest. And you'll camp in the light forest if you guys make it that far. If you choose to push on. But as you guys are going through those taller trees there, you pass that one campsite, and just a little bit after it, you start hearing this loud like crash, smash, and like the loud noises of like branches breaking and shattering.
What does Vibrava see?
Kind of. Oh yeah, you have Vibrava and
Duskull.
And Duskull up. They come down and they point like above you and like almost say like cover your head sort of a thing is what they're trying to mime to you. The like loud crashes all around you, and you don't see exactly what's like. You're welcome to look and try and find out exactly what it is, but you can't see exactly what it is from where you are. You just hear these loud thunderous crashes of like branches breaking and something's going on near here.
Do we want to investigate, guys? Because I could sneak up in my ghillie suit to find out what it is.
If you investigate, you will probably have to camp the night here. But
I
again,
think that's fine.
could be worth investigating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'd be okay.
I think it
Let's
is.
do it.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to investigate what it is stealthily.
Yeah. You sneak up in your ghillie suit, and with the help of Dusk Skull keeping an eye out above you, so you're not like directly under where something's gonna get smashed. You look up, and you see all of a sudden just crash, and maybe 10 feet from you drops a. Which one drops on you? Quilladin?
Quilladin?
Quilladin. Here, I'll pull it up. Quilladin.
Dibs.
Yeah, Quilladin just drops about 10 feet from you. It's like tucked into its kind of like ball form. And it looked like it just came raining down from the sky, shattering all the branches. And then a half a minute later, a pineco smashes down right beside it. Just like boom. And then after a half a minute, you see two bombardiers. I'll pull them up.
Oh, they were miming like duck and cover.
Why is that not showing up? Bombard. Is that?
BOM.
Oh, I don't know if is it in the Pokedex yet. Bird. Oh, I don't think it. Here, wait. Let me put it into the Pokedex. Bombard. Here. What is your 962? Okay.
1,000 Pokemon later.
All the way down. I know. No, the names should be there. Oh, I spelt it wrong on this one. Doi. That would be why it's wrong. Silly
Carefully,
me, I put an N.
Patent lawsuit.
Yeah.
On Burbier.
There we go.
Tom
You
Bombadil
see,
stumbles out of the forest.
you see Tom Bombadil show up
Oh God, that'd be hilarious.
Every time.
every time. No, you see two bombardiers swoop down and pick up. Each one picks up, one picks up Pineco, one picks up Quidalian.
Quilladin?
Quilladin.
He's like a quill paladin.
Yeah, Quilladin. That's a good way to remember it. One picks up Pineco, one picks up Quilladin, and they both like soar into the sky. And then again, about a minute later, you just hear smash as they just drop down to the ground.
It's like Pokemon Conkers. What the hell is going on here? Do they look distressed?
How far
No,
away how far away are they?
They're
backing up the place.
honestly, they look like they're having a blast. Like they're all just laughing and having a good time.
Pun intended.
The Pineco and the Quilladin?
Yeah, the Pinecone and the Quilladin. Yeah, they're having a good time. They're they're using Harden and just like smashing through things like Wrecking Ball style. And the Bombardiers are like, just having fun dropping things. And
Practicing murder and looking for a target. Good. It's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, because if they were like breaking them on rocks and trying to eat them, different situation. But if they're just having fun wrecking shit.
But no, we should go.
Yep.
Very much a don't poke the bear right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you guys can crash the night at the little campsite that's close to you guys there.
Yes, please.
And because you didn't go the full length. Augustus, you've healed back up, sort of thing. You feel a little less tired because you didn't keep running for the whole day.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, Forrest.
And then in the morning, are you running again? That's the game plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. My Pokemon don't drag me anywhere.
That's fair. Okay.
So we're gonna end in like the Puffball Light Forest again, or that'll be the next pip.
You guys are trying to go. What? I just have to triple check what pip that is.
Actually, I'm gonna add an extra layer of difficulty to this, and I'm gonna pull out Bagon, and Bagon's going to. Ooh, wow. Heavier than I thought. You know what? Bagon's going to spend some time running on or hanging on my pack and chilling on my shoulders for a bit of that run. Just a bit.
Okay. Roll me 2 dice this time. Or sorry. No, I'll give you 3 dice cut 1. Which is actually worth
3 dice cut 1? Okay.
Yeah. 3 dice cut 1. Yeah, if you're going to get back on.
Birdie hasn't been out too much, so I want to give him some. Oh shit! Sorry, I got to add a space into the
give him some. Oh shit!
Gotta scare him.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so 2 3s, 3, 3, and 5 are my final roll. Cut the 5.
Nice.
So 2 3s.
Cut the 5. So you make it with Birdie on your shoulder to the first camp, because you guys are only trying to go 1 camp, right? Or are you trying to push to 2 camps?
I think we had gotten to like the afternoon, checking out the Quilladin and Pineco fiasco.
No, the Quilladin Pineco was about like late afternoon. So that was, and then you crashed at that camp at like B27. And then now you're trying to get down to C32.
If I may posit a theory, we will travel hard in the mornings. And if we encounter something cool, we will maybe encounter it. So it's worth it. Like, we're basically, by moving fast for half the day, we're able to make the next checkpoint early. And then we also have time to dick around and see the sights.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
You guys make it to this little cabin or little clearing area, and Augustus, you're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired.
You're not, like, it might be only noon or just before noon, but you're done. Like, if you try and walk or run anymore, you're gonna be hurting.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely take it easy from for the rest of the day, as long as we're not doing anything crazy.
Like you're probably you're gonna want to camp at this place, is what I'm saying.
And I'm okay with that. I just want to,
we keep going. No,
there's some after dinner training for big.
They made their choice.
So that's
it. Yeah. All right, you guys can set up camp here.
I would like.
You'd like to what? Sorry?
I would like to do that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is anyone exploring the area a little bit? Doing anything here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to send out Noibat to go and find us some, like, ready sustenance dinner in case we can't,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I guess, actually, let's send Noibat and Nickit, and I'll send Scyther to keep an eye on them.
Nice. Yeah, they come back with like an oodle ton of food.
Hell yeah.
All sorts of berries and fruits and things and
research.
And, you're more than welcome to do some research. Is anyone else going out with you, or is it just Axel?
This is a new area, so I'd be willing to go with him and paint.
Okay.
Learn the area, map it out a bit better, get some fine details on the
I'll
landmarks.
look after camp. I have some training to supervise with my my newbies. So,
so
and recovering of your burning muscles.
Yeah,
Nice. Augustus and Nero can make camp, and like all the berries and fruits that Nero gathered with his Pokemon. Just cook something up tasty. And
Nice.
Travis and Axel. Yeah, nice. Travis and Axel, you guys like sneak through the bush carefully and quietly, and I'm gonna say probably Duskull, because ghost type, he's sneaky. Duskull like motions for you to be quiet and kind of points over to the side, and looking over, you see a sawbuck just walking ever so like just slowly and carefully through the woods. I'll put sawbuck here.
Slay him so that we may have meat upon our table.
You see, and why is that? There we go. And you see on Sawbuck is, interestingly enough, in its summer form, even though it's clearly we're good at ways into fall. Sawbuck's in its summer form, and with a Fletchender sitting kind of on its back, just hanging out.
That's cute.
And they're just kind of sauntering by, just slowly, like eating some berries, hanging out.
That's so cool.
Are you doing anything or no?
I think that's a nice duo. I'm not gonna mess with that.
No, yeah. Other than taking the notes on what I'm seeing, not really gonna interact.
I'm gonna get either one of you, doesn't matter who. Roll me a d6, just one d6.
You haven't rolled yet, Austin. Go ahead.
Okay. Getting the magical roller of dice. It'll be a 2.
Okay, I am going to roll.
No.
That was a test.
No, you guys, you guys are like scratching your notes and paintings, and you kind of move a little bit, and a little twig breaks, and you see Fletchender just kind of move and flutter off of Sawbuck and move up to a branch a little bit higher to like get an aerial view. And it's interesting. You're watching, and all of a sudden, Sawbuck's leaves change color and go back and like fall, and it goes into its fall form.
Oh, the fire was making its summer form.
And then when Fletchender, after a few minutes, Fletchender kind of, it's spotted you guys and notices you're not really a threat, and it'll sit back down on Sawbuck's back, and the leaves will again go green, as you're correct. Fletchender's natural heat of his body has kept it in summer form.
That's nifty.
Yeah.
We'll record the image of this while he gets the scientific data.
Yep.
And we sneak back with hopefully out disturbing the forest and dying.
Nice. Yeah, you guys make it. Again, another peaceful night. And then you head down. Are you going to Stellaris, or are you going to are you going to Stellaris, or are you going to the south to cross the
south? I believe.
Okay.
Because Stellaris is the city at the bottom of the bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
so
that we got warned against.
Yeah, that's the one that's like.
Well, we don't want to get caught wintering there. But weren't we going to just like stop by and get supplies and then head south? But
you could choose to. You could also choose to push forward and go back. Like you could go all the way back to the first town you went to and deal with the Garchomp on the way. Or like you guys, there's a lot of options and things.
Sorry. In terms of where we are right now, are we like C34 at that camp?
No, wait, no. You're at C32. if you look where Stellaris is, directly east, there's a little camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at that camp. So you could go, and then there's a fork in the road where it goes south or it goes west. So you could go west to Stellaris or south down across the mountains.
Yeah, we should cross the mountains now while it's easy.
Yeah.
Well, at least while it's not hard.
Well, and the other thing too is that like how much trade is would everybody try to attempt in the winter? You know what I mean? So like the Garchomp is kind of not super time sensitive if the snow is going to fly soon. You know.
Mm-hmm.
To go back, the Garchomp has just Godzilla the entire northern part.
Yeah.
Just curb.
We're standing up on the mountains and we just see flames.
To godhood.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. You guys can head down. Are you traveling Augustus at full speed, or are you traveling like to try and make it to the mountain past tonight? That at like what is it, C38? That little dot on the mountain, or are you just trying to get to the next camp and then make it?
Because we can push. If I don't carry any of my Pokemon, I can make 2 in a day.
Yeah.
So
now that you've had
I'm down to push to the 2 if we wanted to push to the mountains. It's also pretty close to that crystal cave, according to the map.
I think we should do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can push down to that second one.
Okay. Yeah, you guys so roll me a endure.
Okay.
And you'll get a bonus again for Growlithe helping you.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
The whole time he's been running with them. He's at this point they're almost in sync in the like Arnold Schwarzenegger and that other guy. Just bro.
And that other guy.
A 6, a 4, and a 1.
Nice. Yeah, you'll make it easily to the second camp. Assuming you guys want to make it to the second camp. You get to actually, you know what? You get halfway between the 2 camps there, between that camp you want to hit and the camp that you guys passed the first camp going south.
Okay, so like right at the bend there.
Yeah, right at that bend there. Just as the mountain starts to kind of creep up on you.
Mm-hmm.
And you make it there. And as you're going along, you notice there's a bit of a sound, almost like Augustus, you would know this sound because you're trained to hear things. It's a sound like a Pokemon in distress.
Oh shit. I'm gonna follow that. I'll let everybody know. Guys, someone needs our help. Let's so I'll investigate, and while I'm walking towards the noise, I will pop out Heracross as well as Sir Hiss.
Okay.
Yeah. So Heracross, Ekans, and I are going to investigate the noise.
Okay, let me populate this here quick.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys coming along, you see there's 2 tarantulas, which is that spider guy with all the silk on top of his head. And 1 Joltik. And there are 2 Shinx. 1 Shinx is shiny and it's stuck in the web. The other Shinx is being cornered by the 2 spider Pokemon, and they're currently trying to capture the cornered one in their web. So there's 3 spider Pokemon attacking this 1 Shinx, trying to get it stuck to their web as well. And then 1 Shinx is frantically flailing and crying out, stuck in the web.
Okay, so jumping quickly to action. Heracross and I will run to the web where the Shinx is caught, and I'll point to Ekans and I'll just say, protect and separate, we'll be right there. And then so Ekans is going to actually run to the other Shinx and actually going to do a loose wrap. Like it'll use the wrap ability, like the wrap attack, but it'll be loose. So it'll coil in a long, like maybe 2 loops around this Shinx and start
to like shield it.
Yeah, because Ekans is 6 feet long.
Yep.
And then Heracross and I will quickly what is this web attached to? Like is it like on the front of a bush? Is it between 2 trees?
Yeah, it's like on a tree, kind of like some tree branches, kind of going over.
Yeah. Okay.
You know that scene in The Hobbit where they go into the like spider woods?
Yep.
And yeah, it's kind of like that.
Like that, except on a smaller scale. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Iroh, you break that tree, and then I'll catch the Shinx as it falls. And so Heracross is going to run over to the tree and gain a bit of speed, and you'll see its horn will start glowing, and it'll do kind of like almost like a single bull whoosh, like flip of its foot, and he's going to run headfirst into it and use Brick Break on the tree to destroy it and drop the web. And then when that web loosens, I will be underneath it to catch the Shinx in my arms.
Okay. So roll me Brick Break as you,
which is stab. So one sec, and then one sec. So I wouldn't say I'm relaxed, jolly, or sociable. So I'm actually not going to roll with nature.
No, you'd be brave. Oh no, sorry, you don't have.
I don't have it. No.
Relaxed, sorry, I was looking at Dylan's.
What I am going to do is I am going to double roll though, because I do have a point in fighting. So
you get Brick Break. So 1, 2. No, you always get a nature. That's kind of how. Yeah, that's kind of how. So this would be maybe sociable as you're like looking after the group environment.
Okay, yeah. And then I don't have brawl, so I won't take that. So it'll be 4d6.
1, 2, 3d6. 1 for nature, 1 for your fighting, and 1 for stab.
1 for stab. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, a 2, a 4, and a 2.
Okay, so that's a conflict with a twist. So conflict is you're trying to brick break this web, right? Or are you brick breaking the tree? The tree?
The tree, yeah, the tree that the web was like attached to.
Okay. I got it. And unless anyone has anything better. But so Heracross goes to chop this tree and trying to like just, knock the tree hard enough that the web kind of breaks or at the very least Shinx falls out of the web.
Mm-hmm.
Heracross, not knowing his own strength, slices this tree cleanly in half.
Jeez.
And the tree lands on Shinx, pinning him. So instead of being stuck in the web, he's now pinned
underneath the tree.
Yeah. You have definitely Ekans Sirhis is enwrapped the other Shinx and trying to calm it down because it's panicking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. The 3 spiders turn to you and you have caught their full attention.
Good. Fucking bring it. Okay. So
we're gonna pin to the others
back. Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Oh, the spiders are going to go first. Y'all didn't act.
Well, that's what I don't know.
One of the tarantulas is going to use bug bite, and it's going to dive towards. Let's see. I mean, Sirhis seems like the obvious choice.
Okay, on that note, I do have a quick question to go with that then. So like so I had a question kind of about typing, right? So
yes.
Okay, yeah. So Tarantula is attacking with like a bug attack. This is fair,
bug
but
move.
Under any other fantasy, it would be poison. So using this as the example, Are we doing poison? We're just going to do half damage on resistances. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's all good. Okay, that's all I was curious about. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Sorry. Continue. Bug bite on Sirhis.
Yes, on bug bite on Heracross.
Oh, okay.
Because Heracross, Iroh chopped down the tree and has drawn the ire of these 3 Pokemon. So one of the Tarantulas is going to use Bug Bite, and it'll hit for 1 point.
Okay.
The other Tarantula is going to try and trap you with Sticky Web. So it's aiming for you specifically, not for Heracross. Because it sees the other one. And it will hit not all of you, but it'll hit your feet. So your feet are stuck. You can still move. You might be able to pull away, but your feet are.
But it'll take an action, so to speak.
Yeah. Your feet are stuck to the ground.
Action.
And then Joltik is going to use. Ooh, do I do this? I'm going to try it. Okay. Joltik is going to use. Oh, and it did it. Is going to use Sucker Punch on you.
On me.
Yeah, as it gets in behind you. And it's gonna hit you. We don't have stats. Yeah.
It's okay. What if we don't need to? Because out of nowhere, Hijwin Growlithe takes the hit.
Oh,
because he's been training with them. He's been following with them for the past forever. He's almost instinct. He was ready.
Using Helping Hand
on himself. Like literally just sacrifice his body to take the Sucker Punch.
Yeah. Hijwin Growlithe can take 2 points of damage as he dives into it. Just in like literally the nick of time, a hair's breadth from. Yeah.
He'd never let his training companion go down like that.
Never.
Ain't no way a fighter's going down on the back hit.
Okay. As we pivot to the Nero and Axel.
Question:
and Travis.
Is the tree still pinning them down?
The tree is pinning down the shiny Shinx.
Yeah.
The other Shinx is currently coiling around, or being coiled by Ekans. Ekans is trying to calm it down. It's not fully working, but it's not working. Like it's realizing that it's not in danger. But it's still obviously scared.
All right. I'm going to have Matang cast Psychic on the tree and pick it up and throw it in the direction of the spiders. I don't know which ones they are. Whether you roll for it to hit them or not, I'm not really trying to do that.
You're just trying to move the tree?
Move the tree. I just don't want to get a cut for trying to do too many actions.
No, that's fair. Okay, yeah, roll Psychic. So you would get 1 for nature, 1 for type, 1 for stab. So you'll get 3 dice.
All right. Oh, wrong. There we go. 3d6. A 2, a 5, and a 6.
Nice. Okay. You manage to throw the tree and it will hit them. The 2 tarantulas will take some damage as the tree kind of blocks their path a little bit, but it's kind of, that's right in the middle of the battlefield. So you're also blocking, you've now divided the battlefield almost with this tree. So on one half of the field, we'll call it Travis, Nero, Ekans, and Shinx. And on the other half of the battlefield, we have Augustus, Axel, and Shiny Shinx. And then on Augustus and Axel's side is the Joltik, and on Nero and Travis's side is the two Tarantulas.
Okay. What I'm hearing is that I need to go hard here. Which is probably problematic, because if we were in the middle of travel, like we got sprung by this, didn't we?
You heard some like distressed noises, so you veered off the path.
Oh, that's right.
We approached this
so I would have popped out Scyther on the on the way down.
Yeah, well. you would have been prepped. You would have had prep time.
And my Vibrava is still in the air above us.
Yeah.
Despite that, I think what's our terrain here?
It is light trees, just starting to get a bit of an incline as you're going up towards the mountains.
Soil or rocks?
A bit of mixture of both, to be honest. As it's again, you're in that transition period between the trees and the mountain.
I'm leaning towards just using Charmander, and I feel like I should. Like Scyther had his moment last time. Little buddy's going to be whipping around ancient power and just slamming these bugs with a rock. Nice. Good old fashioned hit bug with rock, no problem.
That's fair.
Vibrava's gonna see this like rock being thrown at them, and it's gonna dive down into the ground at their feet, wing first, and use earth power to basically
to beef up the rock.
Yeah, to beef up the rock and unstable their footing, so that it's harder for them to get out of the way.
I roll. Let's go with Nero. You're gonna roll with advantage as you get this boost from Vibrava. So that's oh wow. That'd be 2. I'll give you double advantage, so you get 3 dice.
Okay,
because Vibrava has the stab. So yeah, I'll give you the 3 dice.
I mean, it just is.
Yep.
It's my 1 for my nature, and then the double advantage for 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's how ancient power works.
Combined with earth power, ancient earth power combo.
5, 3, 4.
Nice. Yeah, you whip these like big rocks at the tarantula, and they are definitely not in a good state. They're kind of wobbling, and like they're seeing the tide of battle has shifted, and they're gonna skedaddle on their turn as their turn rolls around. But on the other side, the Joltik has not. It's split, so it's with Augustus and Axel, and also I guess Growlithe too is over there. So it's going to not realize that its buddies have been trounced and are running for the hills, because this dinner's not worth it at this point for this fight. So Joltik's going to try and use, because Augustus is still stuck. So it's going to try and use String Shot to bind up the Growlithe, I guess. Yeah. And so Growlithe will it'll get slowed down. It's gonna take a cut on whatever its next roll is. It doesn't take any points of damage, but its Growlithe is definitely slowed. It's all covered in like some web, and it's trying to get it off of. It's trying to shake it off.
How dare it?
As we move to the top of the order with Augustus again.
Okay, so now that there's no danger, Ekans will unravel and let that Shinx go. Maybe even shove them towards the bush a little bit just to get them away to safety. And then he would try to come over and meet up with us. Would that put him behind the Voltic?
That would put him
if he came up and over the tree.
No, because the Joltik sucker punched you from behind, so the Joltik actually got behind you. So Ekans would be coming pretty much like jumping into your arms, essentially.
Okay, fair. And then Heracross is still at the tree. Okay, so
yeah.
Heracross, seeing that this other bug is attacking his trainer and his friend and confidant, comes rushing across the clearing and it goes to do a giant flying tackle. Nice. But is going to use, when he jumps into the air, he's going to use his wings to propel him, and he's going to use Aerial Ace to gain extra speed on the tackle.
Nice. Yeah.
So let's say sociable. One. I don't have flying. Oh, I do have flying. So one for Aerial Ace. And then that would be it. Because normally it would be so brawl or some such. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Dice. 2d6. 2 5s.
Double 5s. Yeah, please describe how you're going to take you are going to take a little bit of damage from Joltik, as it's kind of similar to how what is it called? How Toxel has the nuzzle, and like you know, his body's just a little bit electric. Joltik's body is just a little bit electric.
Okay.
So you're gonna Heracross will take 1 point of damage, but Heracross can yeet this Joltik wherever it wants to.
Yeah, it'll pretty much just kind of, he'll come back in and realizing that this Joltik is so small and he can actually throw it wherever he wants. Using this Aerial Ace, he hovers just a foot above the ground as he rushes in and scoops it with his horn and side throws it back into the bush and gives like a big old snuff as it's like, yeah, you get out of here. And then it'll help free me, and then we'll go check on the Shinx. And that will be I think that would be it, because the Voltic's up and out, and the Tarantulas, I believe they are bailed out.
Yeah. You guys, you guys move the tree, and the two Shinxes kind of curl up against each other. They're both the one that was the shiny one crushed under the tree is obviously pretty badly injured. Then the other one's not too bad, but they're cuddled up and they're just kind of scared, and they're taking a rest here, sort of thing. They're not sure what exactly to make of this full situation, but yeah.
Well, before we move on, I'll apply whatever first aid they'll let me.
Yeah. They can't really stop you, so I won't make a roll for it.
Okay.
And yeah, they definitely, the regular Shinx he's looking a little bit better, and he's kind of taking the stance to guard his buddy a little bit, and his buddy's able to kind of get up and walk around a little bit now. And like, they're happy that you guys helped them, but they're still, I mean, they were just in a life or death scenario, so they're still a little rattled, but they are definitely like chatting with your Pokemon, and they're a little bit calmer, a little more relaxed.
Well, now that they're good, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, we're heroes, not
Could have gone worse.
We move on.
Yeah.
They
Next.
About time to set up camp.
wander off into the bushes and kind of wave a little goodbye to you guys. As
Wave on after them too. Oh my God, Growlithe, are you okay?
I'll apply first aid to Growlithe as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use
head into the distance.
Yeah, because when we make camp, I'll use one of my big, beautiful yams and make dinner with Medic.
Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, that will. You guys definitely can make a good camp.
Heals.
Yeah, there's you guys can fully heal your Pokemon. You have a beautiful meal. You notice that the camp is when you get up into the mountains, it took a little bit of hiking, and it's definitely darker. But the Bofins, again, they gave you a pretty detailed map. There's 2 small wood log cabins. Kind of funny enough, they're not side by side. They're facing each other. Like the front doors face each other on either side of the like road.
Interesting.
And the Bofins told you like one of the cabins is clearly labeled like Bofins Trading Company, and the Bofins said you guys are welcome to like stay there whenever. Yeah,
they got a permanent one up here.
Yeah,
I go into the wrong house.
This is where they meet up with the Southern Trading Company, and they do their trading twice a year. The cabin is well maintained. It is clean. It looks like they were only here maybe a month ago or so. Well, I guess it would have been almost 2 months ago now, but still not crazy long ago as far as it goes. Yeah, it's well maintained. It's clean. There's stacked firewood, and some dried preserves and stuff. They know that, this is a place where in an emergency someone might end up, and they're hospitable. The Bofins are lovely people. So
you guys, their weird home for us.
Yeah, you guys can rest up here in this mountain cabin, and I think we'll end the session there unless anyone else has anything they want to do while we're at this mountain cabin.
Well, Augustus, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, has a training regimen for his Pokemon. In this team, we have high expectations, but only for sheer safety, not just for ourselves, but the people that we help. So everyone else has kind of taken it easy, and Bagon, Bayleaf, and Augustus are outside. And there's this trick, and so you guys looking out the window, all you see are apples on the ends of strings hanging from the branches, and you don't understand what's going on until you see Stu and Birdie are using them for target practice. And so Bayleaf is trying to hone in his Razor Leaf, and Bagon is using Ember. Turns out, fun fact, Bagon is a huge fan of roasted apples, and Bayleaf likes them fresh. And so I've found a way to train them with motivation. But at the very end of the night, Bagon just kind of lays down by the woodpile. And he did this thing I'd never seen before, where he brings these stones to him almost to make like a nest. It was really weird, but I blame the natural energy, and I'm hoping he'll be better in the morning and he'll be okay. And so beginning of next session, we will find out if he's okay.
Okay. Leaving us in suspense here.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I was Ian and I didn't kill y'all.
I was Austin and I barely painted once.
I was Augustus and we are constantly training, apparently.
I'm Dylan. I played Nero.
And I'm Taylor, the sneaky camouflage guy.
Excellent. And we're sponsored by nobody. Signing off.